The Coyotes are exactly who we thought they were. What's going on? What's happening? I don't like that headline, but we are jumping into some of these off-season awards. Warwick Luna wins MVP. Enzo Noel, Offensive Player of the Year, and I'm telling you, it's well deserved, all right? Marcellus Altomos wins Defensive Player of the Year. He won that from the Detroit Cougars. And my man in a whole $100,000, Gail Chuck, wins Rookie of the Year, all right? Rookie of the Year, that's everywhere. And he also wins Offensive Rookie of the Year as well. So my man has managed to pick up 2 Rookie of the Year awards in the same year. Piero Dement wins Defensive Rookie of the Year as well. He is from the Indianapolis Racers, and it looks like he had a pretty good year. And speaking of another pretty good year, my man Cliff Dowd wins Kicker of the Year. Mr. Golden Foot himself, Cliff Dowd. All right, he might be on the verge of retirement, but he's still out here kicking it like nobody's business. Coach of the Year goes to Mr. Mack from the Metros, and they are also in the Legend Bowl. All right, so we got Coach Mack going up against the Kraken and their squad. And when we take a look at the winner, it is going to be the New York Metros. They have conquered the football world. They have officially won the Legend Bowl, and they are your 2023-2024 Legend Bowl champions. But it's time for a new season, and I'm just about ready to get it cracking, man. All right, I need to see who we're gonna get in this draft, how the free agency works, just how the offseason is going to work, period, because I have no idea. Cliff Dowd is no longer on the verge of retirement. He has decided to retire, but we have persuaded him not to retire, and this happens. All right, so the way free agency works is we got 3 players lined up, and we have to choose which player we want to keep, which in my opinion is a pretty tough decision. We got a really good kicker, a really good punter, and a really good center. We chose to keep our center. It is what it is, all right? The Kraken have released Bryce Lima, and they are asking if we want to sign him in exchange for Owen Blaze. Lima is at 83 overall. Blaze is a 73 overall. And whenever you pick up a good overall player, you do have to send back another player. It's not that high overall, but you're sending one back regardless, all right? This is just what's going to happen. But now it is time for the draft, and this is going to be something different, all right? We are trying to experiment here with our draft. We are selecting Gerald McRoberts, and we have to drop somebody. So the person that we have dropped is going to be McCormier. We drop him, and we shall continue. We got the 50th pick in the draft. This is our round 2, and we are drafting Garrett Griffiths, a wide receiver. So far, we have taken a cornerback and a wide receiver next as we drop Cedric Russell for our 2nd round selection. And in the next round, we have chosen Brandon Lederer, a punter, in the 3rd round. And I'm hoping that works out pretty well. We did not have a punter at all, so we're gonna have to take one at some point. And my man looks like he might be the truth, all right? So we are gonna take him, and in the next round, we are selecting yet another wide receiver, Andy Grady. So 4 picks in, we got 2 wide receivers, 1 cornerback. We also have a punter as well. And some positions you will see in the draft, you don't need to take anybody, all right? Because you have enough depth at those positions. However, cornerback is not one of those for us. So we are reaching out to Peyton Stillwagon in the 5th round of the draft, and he is now a part of the Kansas City Coyotes. We are also looking at another cornerback and my man Bruce Costa Jr., and he is now a part of the squad as well. And with the last pick in the draft, we are taking another wide receiver, Zach Komet. So we went full wide receiver cornerback draft just about the whole way, all right, other than that one punter that we did choose. And I'm glad that we did choose him, because now I'm kind of wondering, do we have a kicker? I don't know if we have a kicker or not. I'm kind of concerned, but we are looking at the roster right now, so we will see exactly where we will be right there. We got two above average looking wide receivers right here in Garrett Griffiths and my man Andy Grady. Look at that. Zach Komet is a 79 overall, and he was taken in the last round. So I feel like our wide receiver group is already 10 times better than what it was in the last season. And I feel like Enzo Noel pretty much carried us in that department anyway. So if we can get a group of wide receivers that can catch the ball and match them up with a running back like Enzo Noel, we might be all right offensively. Now defensively, I don't know, man. We still got my man in a whole $100,000, Lorenzo Tyson. We did pick up Bruce Lima. I don't know. We got some corners now. We got some corners. All three of these corners that we have selected look to be better than the ones that we had on our team last year. So that is already an improvement. Really, I feel like this was an experimental draft, but we have improved on offense and on defense, and now it is time to see what we can do with these receivers and these hopefully lockdown corners. Man, I appreciate y'all stopping with me and rocking with me. If you made it this far, hit that like, hit that subscribe. If you're ready for season 2, stay locked, man, because I will see you when I see you. I'm gone.